We have Director Fred Parker and the brand new Assistant Principal, Kip O'Leary. Welcome to the show.
Hey Bart, how are you?
I'm good, how are
Thank
you?
you, Bart.
Fantastic.
Welcome to South Central Michigan Virtual.
Great, thank you.
Nice to have you here, and school year off to a good start.
Off to a great start. We have kids and staff, everybody's back, and again, enrollment is on the uptick, so that's a good thing.
Awesome. Well, let's get a little bit of background on SCMV for those who might not be familiar with it, because it's in Jackson Crossing, but it's also in the cloud.
Absolutely. So South Central Michigan Virtual, we're the virtual/hybrid arm of Jackson Public Schools. We are located in the Jackson Crossing. That is correct. And typically the students that come to us, Bart, is the students that the traditional classroom isn't working for. The pace is too slow, too fast, too disruptive. They need an environment where, as an independent learner, they can thrive. So they come to SCMV, and we help with that by having certified and highly qualified teachers and staff to be there for them.
Awesome. And people would be joining like throughout the year, because I remember last year, it seems like it grew as the year went on.
Yes, enrollment is throughout the year. So we have a sunrise and sunset, like we like to call it, and no different than a semester starting and ending. But we do have an opportunity for students to enroll throughout the year.
Cool. Kip's brand new at the school this year, and I was looking at your bio, Kip, and one thing that jumped out at me was you worked for NBC Sports. What's Al Michaels really like?
Oh, I wasn't too close with the talent on the screen, but yeah, I did the fiber optics for about 15 years on and off with different companies, primarily with Indy Motorsports Productions. So I did a lot of that on the side on the weekends and holidays, and then had a chance to go full time when I retired. And
cool. So yeah, you retired. You had a career in education, and then decided to come back to work. You didn't like retirement?
Well, so I did it for about a year and a half. I traveled. I worked for them, and I worked for Skycam, the camera over the football field. Did that for about a year and a half, and realized I do not like being on the road. So, and I really missed being in school, working with families, working with students. It was
so you were a teacher and an administrator?
Correct. Yeah. Coach football, coach wrestling.
Oh, nice. They don't have a football team yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're working on some things there.
Nice. So what kinds of things did you teach, and what districts were you at?
My teaching career was primarily in Saline, taught 5th and 6th grade at Heritage, and then the majority of my administrative career started at Northwest with Dan Brooks, great guy, and then went to Garden City for like the last 10 years of my career.
Cool.
And retired in 2018.
So what was it about this particular virtual school that attracted your interest?
I like the way that they can customize the instruction for the students and the programming. So each student kind of has a customized learning plan to make it work for them, and we have a lot of options for each of the students, anywhere from K-12. I worked with virtual learning at a high school level, but the fact that it's K-12 is nice. Like Fred said,
cool.
Provides options for students.
So you're new. How about the rest of your staff? You got some veterans and some newbies as well?
Absolutely. We're excited because we have several veteran staff members coming back. And so, with all the veteran staff, we have well over 100 years experience on staff with veterans, and we're hiring some new teachers and staff members. So it's an exciting time.
There's some openings right now?
There is, yeah. We're looking for a full-time, we got a full-time English position that we're trying to fill, full-time counselor position, a parent liaison, and as the year progresses, hopefully we probably might have even more. But right now we have those few positions available that we're trying to fill as we speak.
So they should apply?
They should apply. Yeah, go to Jackson Public Schools website or drop into our central office, and you can absolutely apply.
Now you are part of JPS. Do you have to be in the JPS district to go to SCMV?
No. So if you are, a lot of our students, they are in the district. But we have students that are in the region or in the state of Michigan. We receive per pupil funding from the state of Michigan. And so if a student is remote and they don't live in Jackson, but they might live in the surrounding area, they can still come to SCMV.
Can they live like in Iowa?
They cannot. Yeah, they cannot. But if they're in the state of Michigan, we can have a talk with them and we can work with them.
All right, so I understand there's a lot of reasons why some families might want to have their students go to your school. Is it a permanent decision, or is it something that for maybe a specific reason that might be temporary in a family that a student would enroll?
Yeah, could be a combination of things. There's a myriad of the reasons why a student can come to SCMV. What we've noticed, Bart, is because we put a lot of time and focus into building relationships. So many new full-time staff members and veteran staff members coming back. We have built community at SCMV, and so what we've watched is not only our enrollment numbers increase, but our retention numbers increase, and we believe that's a direct result of the relationships that we built. And so students that come to us, we don't want them to leave, right? And so we have really worked to stem attrition and reduce that transient nature that some might have coming to SCMV. And now we're finding that students that have been with us, in elementary, now they're with us here in high school and they're about to graduate. So it's really exciting to watch the evolution over the years.
So sometime in the near future, you will have your first student that has started at K and graduates at 12.
We're close. We're close. We're close. It's pretty exciting, right?
How do you build relationships, Kip? When the students are virtual, do they have to come into the building ever?
Some students we strongly encourage to come in based on their progress and their need of support. But there's also open time that students can come in, and we try to reach out to them on an individual basis and say, hey, why don't you come into the lab, get that one-on-one help and support multiple times throughout the week. So it's nice to see those students still come in on a regular basis and receive that personal one-on-one support.
Does a student need to have like a specific reason to be at a virtual school?
No, like Fred said, there's probably 30 different reasons why students are at SCMV, and it's just nice to have that offering for them and to be able to customize that learning platform.
You guys brought some photos.
We did.
Let's see what you got. This is at Jackson Crossing?
It is. This is in our one of our office areas. Some of our students going through orientation and a transition meeting, helping them to assimilate to SCMV.
Now, when a student is home taking a class virtually, is it like Zoom where everyone can see them?
It could be a combination of things. So they have a learning platform in which they will do their coursework, but they can come on site. But in the interim, our teachers can Zoom or use Google Meet, webinar tools to support them via FaceTime while they're at home.
This looks like some elementary
That's
students.
one of our holiday parties. That's a Valentine's Day party. This is a picture. We just had some of our seniors. There's a handful of our seniors that are going to be graduating this year. We're having our first senior meeting and just kind of setting the stage and talking about plans.
So how is the graduation rate?
Graduation is looking wonderful. Right now you see some of our kindergarten graduation on the screen there. But graduation for our seniors, we're on pace to exceed last year. And so last year about 52, looking like we're on pace to about 65 this year. And so we're working hard to get these kiddos across the stage so they can move to the next stage in life.
I think it's important that we see these photos because people might not realize that there are some in-person things which, like important graduation, to be able to do that with your family in the audience.
That's right. That's right. But we like to call it, you have the full pomp and circumstance, right? I mean, as you saw the pictures, the school board is there, superintendent, family, friends. We're at Withington Stadium, the backdrop is there, and so the full experience that they would have in a traditional school setting, they're having right here at SCMV.
Are there some other things like prom or extracurricular or clubs?
Yeah, great question. So we're working hard with Jackson High. Some of our students, they can go as guests to attend like the Jackson High prom or project graduation or baccalaureate. And so we've had some great partnerships there. And of course we're working, Kip and I, very hard to continue to add more extracurriculars at SCMV.
I think since you've been in the Jackson Crossing, you've outgrown your space already a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you're at that point like right now.
Yeah. So hopefully we're in process right now, looking to move to a part of the old Sears building, and so hopefully next school year we can see that transition happening. So we have a new location coming down the pipeline, and so it's an exciting time. People are in there doing construction right now, architects, contractors, so we're excited.
So you will be closer to the Coney Island.
We will be. We will be. We will be. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, right? Yeah, right. And Planet Fitness is next door too. So
That's right. So you work
Balance
out
it.
before work.
there you
That's
go.
right.
There you
Nice.
go.
So any evidence that the Five Guys or McAllister's Deli are going to be opening?
We're hoping sooner than later, especially with us moving down there. Like,
Right.
That'd be easy lunch choice there.
Another attraction
That's
for
right.
the school, right?
That's right. That's right. More traffic. That's right. Yeah. So it's exciting.
So if a family is interested, they can still join like right now?
They can. So you can enroll today. You can go to SCMV.org. You can call our office at 517-841-2820, or you can drop by and see us right at the Jackson Crossing, and you can enroll today.
Cool. Now, Kip, in some schools, assistant principal has, an additional hat to wear, like they might be in charge of, like
extracurriculars.
yeah,
and
so
sure.
is there anything like for you that is like specific to the assistant principal job?
I think we started actually, I think that first week we kind of reached out to area programs related to extracurricular activities and esports. So we've been exploring those options for the area and which sports other schools may participate in, and maybe look at maybe a league down the road. The state at one point had an alternative ed league or an alternative school sports league, so it'd be nice to activate that program again.
Cool. It fit really, really well with a virtual school. Oh, we wish you both good luck with the rest of the school
Thank
year.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Our pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and welcome to JPS and SCMV, Kip.
Thank you.
New assistant principal at South Central Michigan Virtual, Kip O'Leary, and director, Fred Parker. Well, stay with us.